I got to tell this part in story form because sometimes people take things too literally, and then they want to sue you for it. Welcome back. This is Kev B with your TURO stories. Click the link in my bio to get cash back on your first full tank of gas, man. Like, comment, subscribe, and share these stories with your friends that's trying to get involved in TURO. Peace. See this part right here? I gotta take it down a little bit low. I gotta tell this part in story form because sometimes people take things too literally, and then they want to sue you for it. This is just a use case, something that happened to me. I'm not asking anybody out there to do this. First two tips, do it, go ahead and do it, get it done. This last one is an example that happened to me. So I just want to listen in close and make sure you pay attention to the story I'm about to tell you, because you're not going to hear this anywhere else. I can damn near guarantee it. So, when you buy your car, for me, I buy my cars outright. So if you heard me, I've been referencing to my cars as the lower end cars that are a little bit more on the lower end of the spectrum as far as pricing wise. And I do that intentionally because I had a bad experience when I was renting out a car that I actually liked, or a car that I was driving every day. And I just didn't like the way my car would come back sometimes, So my credit's not the best, so I can't go out there and get a much more expensive car because Turo has options where you can, weed out some renters. But I decided to say, you know what, I'm not going to give up on this. And I went and got cars that I could buy outright. And as long as they were below $10,000, I could come up with the cash, figure out, boom, because I'm all about cash flow, having consistent cash flow. I don't believe about putting money in the bank and saving it. Like it's not going to save you unless you need it. But if you got cash flow, that's always coming. Even if you lose your job, I could lose my job tomorrow, and I always got cash flow. So I decided to buy what I call beater cars, or what known in the industry as beater cars. These cars that are low price, buy them below $10,000. In some cases, high mileage. Above 50,000 miles. You might be able to catch sometime somewhere. Not in this market right now, but you might be able to catch one or two of those gems in there somewhere. Who knows? But what I did, I went to a dealership, and why I say buy a car closer to your birthday. It was my second vehicle, my Sonic, and I went in there, did the whole spiel, negotiated, pulled out the card, swiped it, it's mine, and he asked me for my insurance. I said, okay, yes, this is my insurance, here you go, boop, boop, boop. He said, okay, your tag will be ready in 30 days. My tag will be ready in 30 days, okay, cool. No, common, normal procedure, right? It'll be ready within 30 days, come pick it up, you know what I'm saying? It'll cost this much, blah, blah, blah. So, 30 days go, I go pick up the tag, and I notice my registration is it's done, it's up to date, of course. It's for the next year. And I'm like, okay. So I'm driving home in the car, and I'm like, okay, I got my registration. I don't know if you know where I'm going with this. I got my registration already. The tag says the next year for my birthday. I checked my insurance. This car is not added on there just yet. But let me get home before I make the call. Let me think this over. At this time, I got about 6 months until my birthday. So I'm like, okay, well, technically, if I buy insurance now, I'm probably going to have to get it again 6 months from now. Unless I pay for the year. But I don't really want to pay that much. I just bought the car outright. So I don't really want to do that. What can I do? As long as you believe you can't make it, you won't make it. If you believe that you can do it, you will do it.